Okay guys, welcome back. Turn Green Go Ham here. So I did about 8 runs down there where I showed you the farm for the Radial gems, and I came up with some pretty good gems. So as far as the bolt is concerned, I'm not too happy with the attack versus kin down on that one. Weapon durability down is perfect. You know, you'll never break a weapon in one area, so that's not a big deal. But you know, 21.5 and 21.5%, they're both good. We'll stick with those. Got a couple of fires that I don't care for, you know, beast down and gradually decrease HP. I got a slow poison effect one with add fire attack, which is pretty nice if you're going to do a lot of hit and run, so we'll keep that on the back burner. And then I did get a physical up, rapid poison, and stamina cost increase. With a physical up, add bolt, attack versus beast down. So those two would work really well for the Tonitrus if we decide to use that at any point, because it is a physical weapon. You know, it would have been better blunt, because blunt percentages are higher, but that plus it adds bolt attack, that'll increase to the bolt buff that the Tonitrus gets. So when we get there, there's some good runes for that. I'll show you what I've got on my spear here. So for the saw spear, I've got a fire attack up 21.5 times 2, add bolt attack, add fire attack on each one of those, and then beast down 10%. I'm not happy about it, but it is serrated, so we get 20% bonus. Fire, beasts are usually weak to fire, so and the increased stamina cost is perfect. So definitely do a lot of damage. You can see there we're already around 250 AR on the weapon, so that'll work out just fine. You know, obviously there's no blood tinged gems down there, so we're not going to do any better on our gun. I guess we could have the rally potential up while the gun is in our hand. Let's go ahead and repair while we're here, because we were down there a bit. As far as the blood echoes that I've spent, and you can see I did pump up Arcane to 40. That was the first thing I did, just to get our discovery up there to help us get better gems, or gems more often. I really left everything else alone. I think I grabbed like 2 levels of endurance. I don't want to over level for the area, kind of take away the fun of the game. Definitely didn't want to pump into vitality or anything like that. So what I did do is I came here, and as you can see, I've got 163 stored blood vials, 290 stored quicksilver bullets. We're going to run through bullets when we're full arcane, so figured why not stock up now before they get more expensive. I grabbed about 50 Molotovs, 50 oil urns, and after the next badge we get, I'll spend some blood echoes and get some Bold Hunter's Mark and, you know, stuff like that. So for right now, we're just going to let the blood echoes hang out. We're on to the second code that I entered. If you didn't see the last video, the code for this one, for the Waining gems, is VQ6GVENE. You can actually see it right there in the bottom right corner of the screen. So we're going to go grab a couple of Waining gems. We'll try to get a fire and a bolt. That way we're set up for both. We'll find a arcane farming spot later. These areas are really just for fire and bolt. Once we get later in the game and get pure arcane stuff, we'll deal with that. This one, there's a couple of enemies we have to deal with, little, you know, no-name trash mobs, like 2 of them on the way, and then it's straight to the guy we're after. So this will be fairly quick. Open the door to the right. Come in here, there'll be a guy around the corner here. You can see that damage we're doing with the fire is really nice, because we're not even supposed to be in here, man. So that weapon is legit. So whoever said you can't be OP and arcane early, I disagree. Got good arcane scaling now, and we've got good gems for our weapon. Everything we need. All right, so this side, right side's blocked off. You have to go left. And then you have to go right because the left side's blocked up. Watch the plate there. That is a trap. This guy will shoot some stuff at you. We'll knock it down. Then that's where we're headed right there. Now, the container has a waning gem in it, and then the elite enemy there will drop waning gems as well. Not every time, but most of the time. Sometimes they just drop quicksilver bullets, stuff like that. Can't believe they couldn't even see. Ooh, fire right there. They didn't even see us come back here and open this chest. All right, so charged R2, visceral. Couple of steps. Charged R2, visceral. Couple of steps, one more time. And just like that. What'd we get? Fire damp. So let's take a look at those real quick. So we've got 8.4 in slow poison, not great. And then fire attack up 21%, much better. That's an 18 rating. So that'll be our fire gem. We're going to let's actually do this. I don't have many. Put the bold hunter's mark on, and we'll reawaken. We'll do this a couple more times and see if we can get a decent bolt gem real quick. There is another one of those enemies in here. That drops waning as well. It's a little more of a pain to get to and deal with once you're there. But if we can't get one off of this one, we'll head over there. These guys really only ever drop blood vials, so not gonna get anything from these. Now I believe once the treasure chest is open, you only get one more set of loot from it, and I believe it's always quicksilver bullets, but I guess we'll find out because you can see the loot there. I'm pretty sure it's always another just a batch of quicksilver bullets. Oh, Great One's Wisdom. Okay. Charge R2. Visceral. 2 steps, charged R2, visceral. Real easy. And one more time. Pulsing damp blood gem. That looks like a bolt one to me. Oh, no. Guess not. HP continues to recover and attack versus the kin up. Wow. Take another couple tries then. Yeah, I guess it does say bolt, not pulsing. I guess pulsing is for the health. I'm not 100% sure on all the names of the gems and what they mean. I see damp gems that have totally different effects than other gems, so I don't really get the naming scheme here. Oh, we're just stacking up blood echoes, and we could just, you know, spend them on levels and become stupid OP. But I feel like that's, you know, we're here to show that Arcane can be strong early, and you know the weapons can keep up with the strength and skill based weapons. I'm not looking to be indestructible. I still want the game to be fun. Everybody likes to do damage, though. Oh, yep. Not a pushover, like I said. Tempering damp, that should be physical, I think. Physical attack, yeah. We'll use Bolt Hunter's Mark one more time. If we don't get a bolt one this time, we'll revisit this later. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time farming, but I do want to show you the next farming area for the triangle gems, because a lot of the weapons are going to have one triangle slot in them. May as well pick this up. We're here. Quicksilver bullets and blood vials. We have plenty of both of those now. Our bank is full. Keep your fingers crossed, because I am going to make this the last run, no matter if we get a bolt or not. Actually, we'll go over and kill the other one just once, just to see what it drops. And I did get a pretty interesting gem that did poison damage, so while I was farming those guys, they were taking a lot of damage when they were down messing around on the ground. Okay, quicksilver bullets. So let's head over to the other one. Let's see if I can remember how to get there from here. Don't walk that way, that floor collapses. Grab the goodies. And this one, there's a very good chance we could die trying to get out of there, honestly. Really didn't want to do it with all these blood echoes, but we'll give it a shot, why not? The second you start backstabbing, another enemy comes in, and it just kind of gets a little hairy. That door over there that's open, they come in through there. So you may have to do some juking and rolling to get your item and get back out of here. The good news is this one does die faster. But you can see we got spiders all over us now. Cursed fire damp. Okay, now we got to get out of here. Run, run, run. These spiders will follow you all the way, so we're going to get out of range. Bold Hunter's Mark. You can see he was almost caught up to us. So we didn't get lucky with the bolt. Cursed fire damp, fire up 19.5, rapid poison, fire 21%. That would almost be better than losing out to 10% on the beast. 8.4, yeah. So much for bolt gem, but it's time to head back. I don't want to waste too much more time down here. And we'll head over the next farming area. You basically have to dodge one enemy, and then there's a couple of crystal lizard types that we kill. Now the thing about the crystal lizard ones is they don't respawn even if you Bold Hunter's Mark or whatever. You have to remove the chalice and put the code back in. So whatever we get on the first run is what we're going to get. But just as a reminder, this code was 27B9Z269, and when we get back after this farming route, I'll pop it up on the screen. And I believe this one was off to the right. Could be a guy that pops out of the wall over here, scares the poo out of you. And then a guy you gotta dodge up here. No guy here. But there is a plate, and I'm lucky I walked around it. This way you want to kind of swing out. Shoot that guy. Oh no, we didn't do it fast enough. You can typically get both of them as long as you shoot at the other one and keep them from going away. Bolt, damp, blood gem. So we got a bolt triangle. Look at that. Bolt attack up 13.7. So these aren't going to be your best gems. This is just the easiest early farming spot for them. Man, I really wish we got a fire one. Not 100%, but I don't remember what Ludwig's has. Does Ludwig have a triangle? Triangle for the Kirk hammer. I guess we'll find out later on. So anyway, that's the farming route for the gems. I will go ahead. As a matter of fact, both in the last video and this video, in the description, I will put the glyph codes for these three. That way you can have them. I will pop them up on the screen real quick just in case you're curious, but I will put them in the description. So 27B9Z269. Okay, so we have all those blood echoes. We're just going to run around with them on. It's time to go back to Cathedral Ward. And we're going to go mess around and find out just how messed up our reality is right now. Gonna go get a shock of deja vu or all that. So that was the way we went. This way was open. There wasn't much up there. There's an enemy who can take us to a new area, but this door was closed and now it's open. Always check before you go, and we're going to immediately turn around and walk off this way. Little shortcut here, little hidden area. Formless Odin. And the Messenger Urn Festival. That is my favorite of the messengers. I really like it. And actually, real quick before we proceed, I did forget something. We need to go speak to somebody real quick. German has something else to say. Basically telling us where to go, but we want to get the dialogue.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop. Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erden Chapel.
Okay, he wants us to go to Erden Chapel.
To Erden Chapel.
This is...
From there, you will find the church workshop.
It's just a really weird way to say that word. Erden Chapel. But hey, it is what it is. That's how they pronounce it. That's how we'll pronounce it. So, here we go. Let's head back off. We are really close to getting our next Really good weapon. It's going to be our go-to weapon for the playthrough, actually. I love Ludwig's Holy Blade. And we're going to pick up a badge at the top of Uden Chapel. And we're going to pick that up. It's going to allow us to buy the blade. And, you know, we have all these blood echoes. May as well spend them on the blade. Don't forget to flip the switch. Gravity. From Soft Games and Gravity. And we're definitely going to run into this room. We got a crazy man in a wheelchair. And over here, we've got another rune. Communion. And we're going to, in the next episode, actually, I'm going to run past this guy first because of the gunman up there. In the next episode, actually, I'm going to be showing you where to get a couple of early runes. Because we're going to have the rune workshop tool before too long. It may not be next episode, but it'll be shortly after. Come on, somebody come out here. Ah, where'd you come from? Stop that. Blood Tinged Gemstone 2, so that'll be something we can put in the gun. Should be better than what we have. Once again, take it at a run. Get rid of the wheelchair, bro. Oh, hey, buddy, you want to play? These guys are a pain. Right when you get on this one, that one's gonna shoot at you. I will push you right off this tower in your wheelchair, bro. There's our ladder. I just want to make sure that there's nothing behind here. I know there's some stuff behind a couple of these, but I don't remember what. Good there. Back there. There is an item over here. Thick cold blood. Wheelchair guy, take it at a run again. Where is he? There he is. And then another wheelchair guy. Ah, flames. Okay. And then we want to open this chest. This is what we came for. Radiant Sword Hunter badge. Rest of the loot. And then we'll see in here, there is a locked door. We can't get in. Locked. However, this is the most fun room in all of Bloodborne. Man, I don't know about y'all, but that really gets me going right there. I don't know what it is about rolling through stuff in all of the FromSoft games. It's just awesome. Head on back down. And we're going to go around this direction for a reason. Our first twin bloodstone shards. Now, we only got 2, so it's not enough to grab a level on a weapon. But it is our first. So here, if you look across there, there's some jumping puzzle, grab some loot, stuff like that. But what you want to do is, and it looks like somebody messed up the fall here, but you want to walk basically right into this hole. So land, heal, and then walk off this platform. And here's our deja vu. So this is literally the workshop, the same that's in the Hunter's Dream. Slightly different pass through here, but it's the same place. You'll notice it doesn't have the big pillars in the background, and that it's actually set in a location in the physical, well, the waking world, I'll put it that way. We get the doll set here, just to show it off real quick. And now we're basically the doll. So it's horrible defenses. Nobody ever wears it. So we'll keep going with Hunter for right now. Maybe Charred Hunter. I do like the look of Charred Hunter. Nobody ever wears it. It's garbage. It sells for a lot, so you can always do that. Old Hunter Bone. This is our first arcane tool. It's not super impressive, but it is our first. Bullets. And what it does is it greatly increases the speed of your roll, and it uses much less energy. You can also quick step. Bit heavy on the bullet usage at 4, but sometimes you just got to move. 1/3 of umbilical cord. That's a special item. Let's actually read it real quick. A great relic, also known as the cord of the eye. Every infant great one has this precursor to the umbilical cord. Every great one loses its child and then yearns for a surrogate. The 3rd umbilical cord precipitated the encounter with the pale moon, which beckoned the hunters and conceived the hunter's dream. Used to gain insight, and so they say, eyes on the inside, although no one remembers what that truly entails. So if you look at it, you know, we're talking about insight. So there's two trains of thought as far as Bloodborne's concerned. There's 2 groups. One believes in the blood ministration and gaining power through the blood that they found in the Tomb of the Old Gods or the Chalice dungeons. And then the other believes in insight, looking into oneself. And they mean it literally, because if you look at this umbilical cord, there's eyes all over it. That comes from inside a body. They're talking about insight, eyes inside. So apparently the more insight you have, the closer you can become to the great ones. I just thought it was a really interesting piece of lore. Then in the corner, look who it is. The original doll, it looks like. Something interesting about her, though. See that finger? Her index finger? It moves. So it makes you wonder if we can't see her, but maybe Geralt could. I don't know. Maybe he has way more insight than we do. I don't know what it means, but it's just interesting. Got a lamp here, and then we also want to pick this item up. Our small hair ornament. So we're pretty much done here. Head on back to the Hunter's Dream. We'll go talk to the doll real quick.
Welcome home, good hunter. What? What is this? I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me? Tell me, Hunter, could this be joy?
Tear stone. Let's take a look at that. It's another one of our special gems. Used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is precious must be troubled by severe naivety. So the doll just shed a tear. They're not supposed to be able to do that. She feels an emotional connection to it, even though you took it from another doll. So this is the dream. That's the waking world. Are they really connected on some level? I don't know the lore implications behind it, but I just find it really interesting. We'll go ahead and open it. Tear blood gem. And I believe this one gives you health regen, possibly. Yeah, HP continues to recover +2. So basically you socket that into a weapon and you'll always be gaining health. Now we did pick up the hunter badge, so we look here, we've got some new items. We got bone marrow ash that strengthens quicksilver bullets. When we use our flame sprayer, we're using quicksilver bullets, so we're gonna pick up a fair few of these, about 30. We also can buy shining coins, which I don't think we could before, and then bloodstone shards. So base materials we can now buy. We can also buy ritual blood for the chalice dungeons, and Ludwig's holy blade. So I'm buying that. Ludwig's rifle. And now we have two sets here. We've got the Yarnum Hunter Garb and the Tomb Prospector set. And we've got the Blood Echoes, so I'm just going to buy them just to have them. I will change my outfit around a lot. One of the things I really love about FromSoft games and Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls to a lesser extent, I guess. Hopefully that changes in the remake, but they don't have as much customization. But I love the you know, the way you can make your character look so different, and you know, the sets can work together, even with different sets being combined. So we got Ludwig's. We want to fortify it. This is going to be our go-to, and it's a good thing we can buy bloodstone shards now. We needed 6. Alright, Ludwig's Holy Blade +3. So we want to use the same gems that we have. Curse Fire, Damp Blood 5, and Curse Fire, Damp Blood 5. So they were both the same name. Take those out. Yeah, I don't want HP gradually depletes, even though it's a higher base damage. That's too much, and I don't want the beast down. I've already got to take 1 beast down. I don't want to take 2. Well, I guess we could take the 1 instead of that one, but the bolt actually adds to our damage there. Now let's do that. Let's do the same thing we had. We can always change them around later. You can see this weapon is already stronger than the one we had on. We're approaching 200 damage on the fire there. And it's pure fire with a little bit of bolt. Not worried about the bolt. That has to go through a separate defense. Oh, 16 and 12. Well, I bet we have enough to get there. Or close.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well, let me.
Ah, just enough. 16 and 12, and that will probably be the highest we raise either one of those. There we go. Bloodwood's Holy Blade. It's a really good slash weapon. It's got a fantastic reach on the charged R2. And even the non-charged lunges a pretty good bit. The L2 spam is a full combo. Nice fast stagger weapon with the R1s in the single mode. Still a good thrust on the non-transformed. And then we've got very slow changeover. I'm not a fan of the conversion attack on that. That's a little better, but mainly I'm going to be using it just like this. Okay, guys, we're running a little long on the episode. We did get some stuff done this episode. We got our hunter badge and learned a little bit about lore. We're ready to go. We will pick it up from here and head down Odin Chapel in the next episode. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.